morning and happy Monday everyone. It is 10:30 already. We've been to school and I'm currently making a hot water bottle for myself because yesterday my period started and got away with it quite lately last month and I'm paying for it right now. So I've just taken a lot of, well, another dose of extra stuff I can take when it's really bad. Unfortunately it doesn't really take the pain away, it just takes the edge off. So heat is my friend to help me get through it. Usually second day is the worst, so hopefully after today it will start getting better. I need to sneeze. Finally, do you know the way when sometimes you need to sneeze and you can't? This sneeze was, sorry, I'm getting the kettle. This sneeze was there for the last 10 minutes and I couldn't get it out. And I got it out. So yeah. So I'm filling a hot water bottle. Alfie woke up at about 8:30. He was up a lot during the night. But last night and tonight are being kind of scrapped as a sleeping night because of the full moon, which is as well a super moon. So I'm wondering if the effect of it are stronger on people. I don't know if you believe in the effects of the moon or not. I do. I know it affects me, and I find that it affects my children a lot, and I find that it affected every single child I've minded in the past. And I'm pretty sure if you ask a lot of people working in hospitals or in like care homes or things like that, they would be able to tell you that people are affected by it, and it's usually nights where if you can avoid working there, if you want a quiet night, you do. And just like this, it is 7:30. Sorry, I haven't really vlogged today. I'm going to sum up what has happened. I have rested. I have had a hot water bottle glued to me. I have managed to do a few things. I got a few orders, so I got things ready that I had ready for that. I have put 2 loads of laundry on. I have 1 more load to do that I'm going to put on now while I'm waiting for my show to start. I have cooked some potatoes for making a shepherd's pie tomorrow. I will cook the mince tomorrow and mash the potatoes and all then, but I thought if at least they are peeled and cooked, it will save me some time. I've been in a lot of pain basically. Usually the second and third day of my period are the worst, and once these are passed it's kind of more manageable. So I know that today and tomorrow I'm not putting any high expectations on myself, and anything I manage to do is a bonus. So I actually feel really satisfied with how much, well, with what I've managed to do, because I know it's not a lot, but it's still a lot for the amount of pain I was in. And I am also currently making my little planner for the holidays in France. So I will continue the vlog in the morning and I will see you then. Good morning! It's Tuesday. And where are we going now? It looks quite chilly outside. Alfie's still in bed, so I'm gonna have to lift him. But he was up from 1 till 4 in the morning, so that's why he's still in bed. Owen is gonna you need to wrap up warm today because I think it is cold outside. Yeah. And then I need to do a bit of shopping while Owen is in school. Then come back, do a bit of work. I'm going to pick up this monkey. Yeah. And what do you want to do this afternoon?
Just have a pajama day.
Pajamas today?
And then I have the pajamas day. I can watch a baby okay what?
Yeah. You have a stuffy nose, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go to school now. I'm just gonna have to lift Alfie.
Okay, bye.
Right. Say bye bye everybody. See you after school.
Bye bye.
Alfie and I are going to go to the shopping center to do 2 things. We are going to look for trousers for him. So today he's wearing all of Owen's old clothes and they are a size up from what he is now, but he can really do with it. Like I had to roll the bottoms and all, but it works. That's what I did for Owen. Roll the bottoms and roll the sleeves a bit, and instead of buying new clothes that are probably going to fit for a week or 2. So I looked online and it's very hard to judge to gauge the width of trousers online. like I got it completely wrong with the last two I ordered for Owen and him, like the cord trousers I ordered for Christmas. I was worried they would be too wide for Owen. They ended up being super narrow and perfect for Owen and too small for Alfie. So I'm going to go to the shops. There's a few places where I think I've seen things online, I've looked on the websites, but there's a few things I would like to see in person first. They might not have them, but if they have something similar, at least I will know how they fit and it will be easier for me to see. Also, I would like to get a few trousers that are not tracksuit bottoms, but the choice for boys is basically tracksuit bottoms or jeans. That's it. And the problem I have with jeans is that some of them are really not comfortable, very, very stiff. Like these ones are very nice, they are stretchy, they are soft. I got them for Owen like when he was 2 or so. And they are great, but I bought them in the shop and had a feel for them, so that's what I'm going to do. Other thing is I am going to go and collect something for Owen, which is one of the Christmas presents. We ended up getting a few more things for him because I was wrapping everything, and basically Alfie's pile looks massive and Owen's pile is tiny. The value is the same, but Alfie's look like it's worth a lot more, and it's a lot of bulky presents, and Owen has a lot of small presents. And as much as we try to explain to him that it's not the size that matters and value of things and all that, Santa is bringing all these presents, and it does look like Alfie was a very, very, very good boy and Owen wasn't such a good boy, when it's kind of the opposite sometimes. So I didn't feel right. So what we're going to do is that some family members usually give us some money for the boys to put towards whatever we need or want. So for Alfie, that money will go towards clothes that we will buy in France for him. I'm going to buy a few things before we go because we will need some stuff. But the rest I will buy more in France because I really like some of the shops there, and I do like if he's not dressed like everybody else, and I like colorful things, and it's a lot easier to find colorful clothes there. But for Owen, what we will do is that whatever money he gets, we will keep. We are going to get the things, we ordered the things now, but the money, it will be covered by whatever money he gets, basically, because that was, we had to go over our own budget for this. Usually the money is given to us and not to them, so he's not aware of it because Santa brings everything. But so yeah, that's what we're going to do this year, and just to keep it fair. Owen doesn't really need that many clothes because he has his school uniforms, so he wears that most days. And Alfie doesn't really need any more toys because he has so many. He has all the ones he's getting plus all of Owen's old toys, so he doesn't need more. You know, we struggle to find ideas for Christmas there, and we're thinking he doesn't need anything. So yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go to the shopping center. I doubt I will film in there. I just want to get stuck in. Alfie is not very patient in the buggy anymore, so I'm gonna go get stuff done. I might get myself a coffee on the way back, and come back home for lunch, and hopefully for this little monkey to have a nap, although he did wake up quite late, so he's just slowly waking up, having his little He's so cute. He looks so grown up in those clothes. It's so weird to see him in those because Owen was much older when he was wearing them. So we're back, and I thought I would show you what we got. It was a very, very successful trip to the shops. So for Alfie, we got some jeans which have like soft waist, super soft fabric, which is with a bit of stretch, cuffs at the bottom. So all these were 20% off. I'm so glad I didn't buy them on the brand, on the Name It website last night, because one of the local stores had them. Then these are tracksuit, but they are a bit smarter looking, and they're so soft. Then I got this top, which is very simple but still nice. Then I got this one with stripes and a bus, and then I got this jumper with cars. Seems to be the same. This is some pajamas bottoms I got. This is the softest thing I have ever felt. They were £10 in Sainsbury's, and I thought, oh, I could do with more pajamas bottoms. Winter is coming, so I'm going to spend a lot of time in pajamas, and I really, really like them. They are so soft. So this is for me. I didn't plan to buy that, but it was there. And then I got this jumper with little cute old-fashioned cars. And then I got, this is in the same collection actually, a pack of 3 long sleeve t-shirts. So this one has a crocodile driving, this one has all of the characters, and then a stripy one. And there's also a pair of trousers which is kind of a hybrid between jogging bottoms and jeans. It's like, when you feel them, it almost feels like even almost leggings, like a jersey kind of thing, but it has denim print on it, so it's very comfy, but it looks a bit more like a bit smarter is not the word, but a bit less sporty, let's say. And then I got myself for lunch a ham and emmental croissant in Costa, and I got myself a coffee, and that was it. The other trousers will come in tomorrow. They didn't have a size in stock, but they were really good, and I decided to just order them in because I wasn't sure. It was exactly what I was after. Something that looks like he's wearing jeans, but it's still very comfy and stretchy and nice for him. And he's so cute. He's been there's no coffee in there, just to clarify this, it's empty, but he's been eyeing them up every time we had one, and there was always some left, and I thought today I'll let him have it when it's finished so he can play with it. But his own cups, even if it has a lid, you have to drink like if there was no lid, so he's trying every side he can to try to get something out of it. And he was just pointing, I have a water bottle there, he was just pointing at the bottle asking me I have finished to make tonight and tomorrow's dinner. It's hachis parmentier, which is basically the closest thing to eat in here, like here. It's not exactly the same, but it's close to cottage pie or shepherd's pie, but it has like a very different seasoning. I'm doing it kind of with the things I've been raised on, so it's like a childhood thing for me, and the boys like it too. And this baby, see with Alfie, you really don't need toys. Every time I catch him, he's playing with like their water bottles, and he had just one in here. This is water I refill to use with my, I use that bottle to have water to refill my iron that I use for sewing, and he keeps taking it. The other one he brought from the living room to have two. Yeah, I don't know what it is with water bottles. He loves to, he does that. He carries them around and then moves them around, and then I don't know what's next. Oh, and washi tape. He loves my washi tapes. He doesn't damage them, he just carries the rolls around the house basically. Puts them in drawers and boxes. There we go, in a box. Puts the lid back on. There we go. And he might just take it out again. I don't know. But I'm sure in his head it makes sense. It's a very logical thing to do. It keeps him busy and he's not doing anything wrong. So I'm happy enough with that. So this little monkey is having some lunch, and we just got a delivery of the rest of the stuff we ordered, which arrived quite early. So I'm going to get everything out and then show you everything. So this is Owen's pajamas. So Owen picked all his stuff himself from the website. I like to buy them some pajamas for Christmas to wear on Christmas Eve and like Christmas night. So this is the ones Owen picked. So it has the bottoms are exactly the same on the side. And then Alfie's pajamas. So Owen actually picked everything from this order. Alfie's pajamas, so they have my Christmas essentials, and what I like is that this little car lifts and there's presents underneath. The snowman, sorry, has a turkey in his belly. The snowman has potatoes and pudding, and I think it's really cute. And then the trousers are just stripy. It looks a bit big, but I took everything the size up for Alfie. Some of the stuff might be a bit big, but it doesn't matter. Owen is going to be so happy about this. So that's his scarf. It's very, very plain, but he actually picked it himself to match the stuff he got, and because it's navy and blue and green, the other ones, it just goes really well with it. And sometimes I think plain and simple is really nice. So this is Owen's scarf. Then I am in love with this. This is one of Alfie's jumpers. Well, it's like more like a sweatshirt kind of thing, and it's not too thick, so that's good. But I love, it's from the Little Bird range, which, as you know, I love. And this is so cute. So this is Alfie's jumper. This one is just for every day, and then that's their Christmas jumper. So this is the one Owen picked. It has, I really like it. It's like a Fair Isle kind of thing. I took for Owen I took a size up as well because I thought I might still do next year that way, because they don't get to wear them very long. That could actually still fit Owen next year, so I thought I can always roll the sleeves up a little bit. But this is Owen's, and this is Alfie's. Owen picked that for him. So the front has the front of a reindeer, and then it continues on the back. It's very simple, but I find them both not, well, they are Christmassy enough, you know, like there's reindeer and says ho ho ho, but you could wear that on the lead up to Christmas and around winter time, you know. So these are all their Christmas stuff. I'm actually very pleased. I am in love with this, and now that he has some little jeans, that will be perfect for that. He doesn't care right now, he's just eating, but he's eating well, and I'm glad. I've just made him very simple lunch. It has ham, crackers and cheese, but he likes it, so that's working, and he's gonna get a cooked dinner tonight, so he still eats with his fingers, but I guess that's finger food, so it's alright. He does like to play around with a fork or a spoon, but he doesn't really use them properly. Because we did kind of baby-led weaning where he was eating with his fingers, it's hard to make it change overnight. So I've just cut Alfie's hair. I basically just took the hair trimmer and trimmed the back and the sides, and I've left the top, which was shorter than the rest. I haven't cut it, so then it's not perfect. It's very hard to do because it's moving around a lot, but at least it's looking good, I think. So he still has 2 patches on, see there, and on the other side too, where he his hair doesn't grow as fast. When he was small, he kept rubbing it, and it's like a patch where the hair is very slow. So while everything is growing in, I'll continue to trim it as it grows, and eventually those bits, it makes like almost like a pointy bit because he has like those 2 bits that are very small. So
it's almost like Cutie is how we call the baby Incredible.
Owen's watching The Incredibles and he's saying Alfie's the baby incredible, and he calls him Cutie. Alfie's trying to sit on Owen's lap for him to read him a book. Come on. Hold on, you want help? Come here. He's like a giant baby. Alfie, don't eat the book. You have your biscuit. You're getting confused. Alfie, is that yummy? He's being literally stuffing his face with it, so I think he's nice. Owen, what do you think?
Good.
James, what do you think? Right, all the boos are satisfied, so that's going to be a keeper.
Cup. Being cup. And I mean game of say. So that. This is a very easy question now, right?
Okay.
What letter begins with Sue?
What
word begins with?
What letter begins with Sue?
No, what
letter begins with Sue? That's too easy, isn't
what
it?
zoo begin? Which letter zoo begins with? You
Yeah.
Is it Z?
No, Z.
Well, there's 2 different ways to say that letter. There's Z and there's Z. When I was small, we learned to say Z. But Z could be right too.
Sometimes in some alphabet songs, in my school, my class says Z rather than Z.
Well, that's the same way. When I was small, I learned to say Z.
Do you know how you say it in French?
No.
Z.
Z, yeah.
It is 7:15, and I have, this is for tomorrow's dinner. It's like it's called gratin dauphinois, or potato dauphinoise, as people call it here. When he's finishing his food, and
I hope tomorrow we'll have some more shepherd's pie for dinner.
yeah, there's some left. We have some left, but there's not enough for a dinner for everybody. So, but the boys loved it, so I'll probably give that to the boys tomorrow night. And I'm gonna stop the vlog here, and we'll see you tomorrow for another vlog. So say bye.
Bye guys.